What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion, and I'm back with the MMO show. Basically, where I talk about the week in the MMO and everything that's happened. Now, this week I'm gonna start off with Kingdom Online. Now, I know a lot of people have not heard of this game, and you're actually gonna see a video on this coming probably maybe about Tuesday or Wednesday. But this game actually is pretty good when it comes to death sequences and actually, having fun in PvP in the game. So you definitely want to keep an eye on it. This is the English site right here, so definitely keep it bookmarked and keep an eye on it. Now, this game, I was really, I gotta say that I was really negative on it because I don't like Minecraft at all. But this game is actually pretty fun and pretty good. So I actually was streaming it today and it was very successful. People really liked it and people just really went all out, just playing the game. I gave people some keys. I had a lot of people sending me messages after I was offline asking me for keys and wanting to try it out because I put some highlights up. So definitely give this game a try. And I'm going to be streaming again. If you see me on streaming, I'm only giving keys out in the stream. So definitely let me know if you want to play it. Next up, Mystic Fighter came out and it's in open beta now. I put a video up for this already, but I just want to reiterate that, pretty much it's a good time to get into this game if you want to play it. I know there's a lot of Dungeon Fighter fans out there on my channel, so definitely if you're looking for something to do until Dungeon Fighter comes out next year, holla at me, get into this, and you should be good to go. Secret World has this golden weekend, and they do this probably like every 2 months or so, and it's always a good time if you were thinking about getting into Secret World to actually get into it. Though sometimes they have it on sale for like $10 and $15, so I don't think it is right now. It might be 20 right now, something like that. So if it is, you're thinking about getting into it this weekend, is definitely a good time. You can get ahead of the curve and start doing your thing because the double ability points especially means that you can get your skills faster. And in this game, that's the equivalent of leveling faster, believe it or not, because when you can have certain skills, like I'm still trying to get a certain skill build, and this is going to make me go a long way towards doing that. So I'm just going to be in love. I'm actually going to probably play this tonight, and I'll probably stream it tonight actually, but definitely you guys should definitely check this out because this game has a very good story, and it's just one of those games that it grabs you story wise and it just makes you want to play and figure out what's going to happen next, like, or is it going to scare me next. Like this only game is a part where you have to fight the boogeyman, and I do not like that. I will not play that mission ever in my life again because it really was bothersome to play that mission. So I give them props to that because this game, it gets to you sometimes, and I just give them props for that. Rift has put up a lot of the previews for their new expansion coming, and guys definitely want to check that out. Also, this weekend they have their events going. You have the Temporal Flux, which actually is going to end probably in a few hours, but definitely want to try to get in on that so you can get your mounts. I still haven't got this stupid mount, and I want it, but I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not getting lucky when it comes to getting to that mount. So Chronicles of RuneScape have come out with a card game. As you can see here, I have signed up for this because I would like to keep in the gist of this. And basically, you build your cards, and it kind of like makes quests out of your cards, and you can battle other people with your cards. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this is about. I'm not a RuneScape fan, but I am a card game fan. So whenever I see a card game that looks pretty interesting, I'll always try to give it a look and give it a try out just to see how it is. Asker Online has come out with their CBT. That was a little bit annoying to me because I swore I signed up for this and it said I was verified and that I had a key and everything, and then we get to game day and they basically was like, yeah, well, you're not verified. I was like, wow. So yeah, I can't give you any coverage on this right now. Is what it is. Can't do anything about it. But I can give you a hint that this is basically going to be like the next coming of Vindictus. So yeah, I'm going to move on to excuse me, Star Citizen. Now, Star Citizen set the record and the Guinness record for the most crowd-funded game of all time with $55 million. Now, you will hear this from me first. It will set the record for the biggest all-time flop in history if they do not fix their controls, because it is horrible to fly and dogfight in this game right now. So if they really think that this game is gonna go that far, and if anybody knows somebody who does anything this, or you want to post my comment on the forums, this will be the biggest flop in history with all that money spent if they do not fix the controls. If it is not more closer to arcade or more closer to actual, they have to pick a side. If it's gonna be arcade graphics, be arcade graphics. Arcade controls, be arcade controls. If it's gonna be sim controls, be sim controls. Don't be some hybrid in the middle that can't nobody fly and you like flying into asteroids because you don't know how the hell to do anything in this game. It's bad. When you guys get in there and you actually play this game, I know a lot of people have actually tried this out, and almost everybody that I know who tries it out is saying that they love the game, they love the concept of the game, they love the graphics, they love how much put into the game. But when it comes to actually flying them ships, yeah, that's when you cut the game off. Repopulation is rounding down now, and what I mean by rounding down is that they are actually just throwing out the content now. It's just going crazy throwing out the content now, and it's like they're trying to ramp it up, and I believe it looks like they're trying to get this in at the end of this year, the way that they're ramping everything up. Hey, I'm power to them if they get to do it, and power to them if they get this game to work according to how they would like to see it, because this is going to be one of those games that'll be interesting if it actually works. You know, open world, as you see, open world PvE, and then the housing, and then people can make their own towns and their own gear, their own factions without being held down by different systems and stuff like that. It's pretty good, so I hope that they can get with that. I just want to remind you guys that Star Trek Online's Delta Rising is coming next week. A lot of people are a little bit hard on this game, but being that I'm having the next Should I Play with Star Trek, I've got to play it extensively, and I got a lot of good to say about this when that comes with that video, and you'll see. But don't be so hard in this game, and don't be so hard on Perfect World in this game, because yeah, I don't like the way Perfect World treats a lot of games, but this is probably on the top of how they treat stuff, and on the top of how they handle the pay to win in this game, because it does have pay to win, but you can definitely get around it. I'm going to show you guys. Next up, we got Skyforge. Skyforge basically won Best in Show at the, I won't even try to pronounce what the hell word that is right there, because I'm going to just F it up anyway. But they got Best in Show, and they need to stop messing around with this game. Just, where's the beta? Just get the beta out, let everybody play, because the game is probably going to be cool. Probably. Now, I'm not going to say 100% because we've been down that road before. Probably going to be cool. Has a lot of good ideas, has a lot of good thoughts in it, and I'm just interested to play now. Enough. Enough with the hype. Let's just get the game and that be it. And last, but certainly not least, ESO. ESO is getting rid of the veteran system for the champion system. And what basically the champion system is going to do is going to even out things. And I noticed from the very start when I saw the veteran system that was going to be a bad idea, because it would allow too much power creep and scaling. And that's basically what happened. Once a veteran got to a certain level at close to max, there was nothing somebody could do to them at that point. They will just basically blow people up before they got a chance to do anything. And being that this game is a lot PvP, you can't have God mode people running around fighting, and like it's just not going to be fun. People are not going to want to play that, and it's just going to be an issue. And the next on top of that is they're strongly considering going free to play, and I would strongly consider telling them, hell effing yeah, because you're then screwed up. You screwed up back in the beginning when you let bots run loose, and I had to basically embarrass your whole company and tell you guys to basically stop being lazy and get people in there, get GMs in there, and start banning people. They did it literally like within like 5 or 6 hours after that video. All of a sudden that happened. Did the same thing with arcades, and people came in arcades and started banning people, and all of a sudden that basically it kind of decimated a little bit of bots. See, this is the problem, and this is going to be the rant for the week. One of the problems with this whole bot menace and the companies is because the bots actually make the game companies money, so they're not that quick to get rid of them, because some of these bot companies buy like hundreds to even 1,000 accounts, so they can go bot and do illegal things, and that's a lot of accounts the company would have to get rid of, and a lot of money that they would probably have to renege, because you can actually go to a bank and say, look, they banned me and I didn't do anything and I want my money back, and in most cases you'll get your money back. So companies are not in a hurry to actually do that, even though they know that something bad is going down. Now, like I said, the reason why it's better to do it that way and then personally ban things and get rid of them, because when you catch people like that, you have proof. So when the bank comes to a company and says, look, they're complaining and saying this, that, and the third, you can bring your task and say, hey, look, they did this, that, and the third, and then they get no refund because they cheated and they broke the task, and they get nothing. It goes to the company. Now, would companies want to do that? More likely no. But do they need to do that to set example? Yeah, because if you really, really want to get rid of bots, then you have to be proactive. Everybody has to be proactive, and it can't just be with the Western country. It can't just be with the United States, Canada, and Mexico, or it can't just be with them. It has to be in the East too. It has to be in China, which probably doesn't give a F. It has to be in Japan. It has to be in Europe. It has to be in Australia. It has to be everywhere. If everybody wants bots to really go away and shut that down, then it has to be across the board. Everybody has to be on board and say, look, if we're going to have bots around here, then we need to do something actively to get rid of them. Because in my opinion, all they do is detriment the game. They never really help anything except for themselves. So there's no reason for them to really be in games in the first place. And everybody should go on a witch hunt, literally, when you see a bot company or a bot person, and help get rid of him and say, look, the guy is standing right here, like he's hiding in this cave right now. Can the GM come get rid of him? Like, just if everybody, including the companies, did stuff like that, we would never even have stuff like that. There won't be any bot spam, because they would never be able to hold any type of inventory, because they'd be getting banned every hour. And that's how you kill bots. It's not hard. I'm 37. I graduated from college, computer science, and I just told you how to kill bots. Every company in the world, I just basically told you how to kill bots. That's it. That's if they want to kill bots. There's a difference. So you guys be legendary, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me, be legendary, and I will see you next time.